Yo, so I've been playing Osu for a few months now, and it's going pretty well. I hit the 5-digit ranks within the first 2 months of starting, and made my first 100 PP play on the 11th of May 2017, which is great, seeing as when I started out my playing skills looked like this. This here was my first ever achieved pass, and of course at the time, I was pretty happy to have just finished a song. Now, of course, I do not solely have the luxury of merely being happy with just a pass, and frustration inevitably arises after missing a single note on a decent play. But I digress. For this video is not simply a compilation of efforts put across my playing time, but rather a video detailing some of the more wonderful and most helpful aspects of OS's user interface that are so good I just had to shout about them. Starting right off the bat, we are presented with a very clean main menu screen. To bring up the menu features, simply click anywhere on the pink circle. I'm going to briefly cover usability functions in the options menu here. Once selected, you are presented with a plethora of variables. It can initially be quite overwhelming scrolling through all of this available information, but everything is neatly packaged into more refined options by utilising the tabs on the side to select aspects such as graphics, gameplay settings, audio, etc. Some of the more useful settings for gameplay can be found here, 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 and here. If you need a more refined search, you can type in the specific aspect you are looking to alter, and the options menu will only show information relating to the keyword searched. You can also access the options menu via the single player song select menu, as well as the multiplayer menu area, by pressing Ctrl-O. Once you've been playing this game for a while, you will find yourself swamped with an abundance of maps to choose from, and it can be a real struggle sometimes to sift through all of your maps. The scroll wheel only goes so fast, and you'd be hard pressed to find exactly what you're looking for, when sometimes even you don't know what you want to play. This is where something like F2 can come into play. F2 will randomly select a song for you on your list. Don't like it? Simply press it again until you see a song that you'd like to play. If you accidentally go past the song that you are interested in playing, you can select Shift plus F2 to reverse through your previous random selections. Another way of quickly moving through the list of songs is by right-clicking on a certain position on the Y-axis. That's just up and down to most people. Right-clicking in the middle of the screen will scroll your list into the middle of the screen, and you can continue nudging your mouse a fraction to carefully sift through that particular section of the list. To go right to the bottom or the top of the list, you can click either at the top or bottom of your game window. One of the more accurate ways of searching for a song is to use, you guessed it, the search bar, although it doesn't always have to be used to simply search for the name of a song. If there is a particular difficulty level that you want to play at, you can use the search bar to set parameters for the difficulty setting. If you type in something like stars greater than 4, the list will show you every map that fits that criteria. You can refine the search further by adding another parameter, such as stars less than 5. Now, the only maps that will appear in your list will be 4-star maps. Other variables that can be filtered this way include, but are not limited to, approach rate, circle size, HP, overall difficulty, and BPM. One of the most important aspects of playing a rhythm game is making sure you can always feel the beat whenever you're playing a map. Hit accuracy is an important part of most rhythm games, and OS is no different. The bar at the bottom of the screen in gameplay will show your hit accuracy for each note that is played. Any markers that are to the left of the screen indicate an early hit, whereas markers on the right indicate a late one. If you're finding yourself consistently hitting either too early or too late, then it could be that your offset is a little off for that particular song. This is where the plus and minus keys will come into play in gameplay. At the start of a song, or during a break, you can use these keys to offset either up or down, depending on your hits. If your hits are to the left, use the minus key to adjust the offset, and if to the right, use the plus key. Keep playing around with the balance until it feels just right. Oh, and did I mention that you can draw things in this game by holding down the C key when appropriate? Pretty nifty, eh? If you want to quickly retry a song, you can press and hold the, this key? It's the one above tab. You can also hide and mute your game with ease by pressing the insert key. If there is a section of the map that is giving you particular trouble, you can right-click on the map in the song menu and select Edit, scroll along the timeline up to the appropriate part, and then select Test or press F5 to play that selection. You can also use the Quick Retry button here to refresh back to the starting point at which you tested the map. For those of you that don't already know, all Osu maps played have been created within this editor. Sort of. I even had a go at making a few myself, one of which you can find in the description below. Now, I won't be going into too much details about the editor here. There's already been a great video made by Pishyfat detailing most of the basics you'll need to know about using this editor, but one thing I will talk about here is the ease of handling information about maps when it comes to modding a map, or giving a map any constructive criticism. If you find a section of notes that you feel could be better suited in a different arrangement, format, or otherwise, you can copy and paste the section in the timeline onto your forum post, write out your concerns, and the section in question will then be marked with a highlighted box that can be clicked on while the map is open, allowing users to jump to that section of music. Want to download a map of your favourite song? It probably exists somewhere, and the .osk download format could not make things easier, transferring all song data to your OS folder after opening the file in your downloads. Want to tell your friends about this great map? Use the /np command to instantly share the song with your friends. Want to know how to make friends? That is a subject matter for a different channel, although I can tell you that the friends system functions well, and adding a new friend couldn't be simpler. Just search their name in game, and if they're online, you can add them. If not, search for their name via the official website and add them via that if you are logged into the site. Got a sick play that you want to tell your friends about? You can press F12 to take an in-game screenshot, or Shift F12 to take a screenshot that generates a web link for you to post into your friends' message boxes. Tired of playing yourself? You can use the spectate function to watch other players who are online as they attempt to click the circles. That pretty much wraps up everything I wanted to say about the features this game has. There are also some external tools that can be used in conjunction with this game, such as Mercuria, a Twitch bot that can be used to link songs to a streamer and display their PP and rank gains after a top play. There is also Tillerino, an in-game chatbot created by a user intended to be used to recommend songs for the user to play. Simply type !R and the bot will spit out a song for you. You can also add other modifiers to your search, such as !R, HD, HR, DT, to give you a song to play with those particular modifiers, i.e. hidden, hard rock, and double time. Of course, these are only some of the things I have come across in my time playing, and I'm sure that in due course I will learn even more useful tidbits about this game. If there's anything you know about that you also think is a nifty feature, feel free to leave a comment down below, helping both myself and others in the process. Thank you all for watching, and take it easy peeps. Oh, and did I mention that everything I just showed you is free?